So we offer a Master of Management program, and students can choose between a variety of specializations. For example, we have students who specialize in corporate finance, we have students who specialize in marketing, in entrepreneurship, we have students who specialize in management research, we have general management and also healthcare and wellness management, and we also have a new specialization in sustainability. So our students come in, they study general management courses first so that everybody has a basic knowledge in all the different aspects, and then they choose one track of specialization so that they specialize in one area that they're interested in. What makes the international program special is also that we have a lot of international partner universities. So students not only study with us, but they also have a choice to go abroad and study courses at one of our partner universities. We have almost 40 different partner universities all around the world. And so students can choose to spend 1 week or 1 month or 1 term or even 1 year. We offer, but take them abroad and transfer the credits back, or also take courses that we don't offer and enlarge their knowledge in an area that they're interested in. And of course now during COVID times, traveling is a bit difficult, so many of our partner universities also offer courses online. So we have a number of our students that, for example, study for their double degree in France, but they actually stay in Bangkok and study together with their international friends in France. And it's interesting because I asked them, what is the experience like? Because normally people enjoy the study abroad experience because they can travel abroad. Right now they cannot travel abroad, but they said even though they cannot travel abroad, they still have the same experience of meeting new friends, getting in touch with business people, listening to guest speakers online, and also having the international experience basically from their living room. So it's a different kind of internationalization at the moment, but it also works and it also makes people have a more international mindset as well. I think Mahidol University in general focuses on being international, and at CMMU we also have always been focusing on being very international. And we also have a number of international faculty members, and Thai faculty members all have international education background, and our students have an international mindset. So that's, the international DNA is part of CMMU. So we have, the majority of students still are Thai students, but we also have students from China, we have students from Myanmar, we have students from Vietnam, from Indonesia, from the Philippines, Taiwan, Japan. And then we also have a number of students from European countries. We have students that study with us, but they are based in another country and they study with us online. And once they can enter Thailand, they will actually join us to study with us here. So for example, we have students in Germany currently, in Switzerland, who are our students. They study with us, but they cannot come to Thailand at the moment, so they study at home and join us online, and as soon as it's easier for them to travel, they will join us here in Bangkok again. We also have international exchange students who come to study with us for 1 term or 2 terms, and until now, during the COVID situation, we could not really allow them to come to CMMU, but now, since it's getting easier to travel, we will also have a number of international exchange students joining us in May, and they are already preparing for their travel documents and quarantine arrangements, and then finally they will join us here live on campus in May, and we're also happy to have international students back after the COVID situation. It's European students. I think they come to Thailand because they want to learn more about Asia in general, and Thailand is a good location within Asia. It's easy to live in Thailand. Thailand has a good reputation in terms of being international and being welcoming to foreigners. What also helps us is our international accreditation. We have AACSB accreditation, which is a business school accreditation. It shows that our quality of education is equivalent to other business schools around the world, and it's only 5% of business schools in the world that have this accreditation. So we can kind of show them the logo and say, even if you don't know Mahidol University or you don't know College of Management, you know that the standard of education is good because we have the international accreditation. I would say the trend I see in business education, it's like a mix of hard and soft skills. So hard skills on the one hand is things like you need to, be familiar with data analytics and understand big data and even artificial intelligence and those kind of trending topics that are more and more dominating in business. So you need to have the kind of hard skills, the analytical skills, the cognitive skills, the problem-solving skills. But then you also need the soft skills as well. And so in terms of the soft skills, we have courses like soft skills development, cross-cultural management, people management, where you learn topics like emotional intelligence, for example, that especially currently during the COVID crisis, a lot of people struggle with very negative emotions, and so you need the emotional intelligence to handle your own emotions during the crisis, but also if you're the leader of a team, you need to have a positive influence on your team and help your team members handle their emotions as well. And another trend that I see is that we tend to give the learners more flexibility. So for example, currently we are developing a new fully online taught program, and we're hoping to open that to mainly students in Southeast Asia who cannot come to Thailand, but they study from their home countries. And one of the trends that we see is that we want to give students more flexibility to choose the topics that they're interested in. So what we'll do is we will offer a wider variety of courses and make each course a little bit shorter so that students have more time to choose a variety of topics and they can choose topics that they're interested in. And that kind of makes it more customized and personalized in terms of their learning experience. And we think that is also important, that people do not usually have those typical careers anymore where they do something and then they stay in this track for the rest of their lives. Careers are changing and business is changing very fast, so I think we also need to be flexible in terms of offering our students a flexible learning environment. I would like to say CMMU is a fun environment to study because all our instructors are really passionate of working with students, and students here are also really passionate about studying. The students who come here, they all come here because they want to learn more and want to improve themselves. In our classrooms, you can feel the passion, both from the instructors but also from the students, that everybody's interested in using the knowledge, applying the knowledge and solving new business problems. And I think that kind of passion and enthusiasm, you can feel that. And we also see there's a lot of individual collaboration between students and instructors, and that is because we try to keep the learning class size very small. So we have not more than 30 students in one class, and if we have more than that, we would open a second section of the same class to make sure that instructors and students have a very personal connection, and students can also easily talk to instructors and consult about their personal problems or any kind of learning questions that they have. And I think this kind of personal learning environment where you really have very close personal interactions between students, instructors, but also among the students is really interesting for students. So I think that's also what makes CMMU special, that we really care about each individual student and each individual student's learning journey. So I think that makes CMMU attractive. Plus the international environment also helps, that everybody here is really open-minded and try to integrate different cultures in the learning environment.